Young lady, this young lady is full of energy. She is you definitely have one of the coolest, most informative presentations. I predict you will be a runner-up for one of these for today. I really enjoyed just reviewing it with you. If you made any changes, it's probably even going to be better. She is here to teach us how we get exposure for what we're doing online in about 2 hours a month.
Yes.
And you take care of everything else. All right, tell us about it. You're a nice warm welcome.
Hi, I'm Cohen, and I used to be the G+ go-to gal. I even have an avatar for her, like Trinity from The Matrix. And if you want the story about that, make sure to send me a note. I'll have to tell you the backstory. See, for 7 years, I used to be on the top page of Google for my keywords. All because I rocked this one social platform, Google+. But that was a mistake that I made, and it's the same crucial mistake all of you are making right now. See, while your image of Google+ is probably something like this, my experience was completely different. I used to suck at social media. I was in college when Facebook came out just for college students. And like so many, I jumped on the network and I saw the likes pile up on other people's profiles, but not on mine. Aside from my mother and some people of my family, there's not much going on. Can you relate to that? But then Google Plus came out and I was one of the very first 100 people to get invited. And I found my tribe. Conversations were flowing, relationships were building, businesses were flourishing. And so I launched my own interview show, and I got to interview so many amazing people like Guy Kawasaki and the youngest president of the NAACP and the senior vice president of Walt Disney and John Gray, Man for Mars, Winner for Venus. So many amazing people. But that was not the game changer for me. I did something that so few dare to do, even to this day. I opened it up to the public and let them come in and speak with my guests face to face in real time. Look at that lineup. How amazing would that be? They could ask them anything they wanted, live, unscripted. And so I built a loyal audience. That engagement made it so that when Gary Vaynerchuk and Guy Kawasaki were having their show at the same time I had mine, my audience showed up for me. And I had 4 times the comments, the shares, the views that they did, even 2 years later. And we spent 3 times longer on the call. Guy and Gary were going on for 30 minutes. We went on for like an hour and a half. So if you think that people don't care for 90 minutes videos, I have so many stats to prove you wrong, and this is just one of them. One show on one platform that most of you haven't even bothered with has built my entire brand. Google hired me to fly around the world and speak to their teams at their offices to talk about their own products. And they hardly ever let a non-Googler do that. I worked with the city of Austin, spoke on stages, featured on radio shows. Why? Because my superpower is this. I understand engagement. And today, in 2019, we are long past the days where choosing random comments on a webinar or using a person's name in an email make people feel like you truly care about them. And that's why we all go to networking events, right? That's why we get people on the phone, to engage with them face to face. But on April 2nd this year, when Google decided to shut down Google+, I realized a devastating truth and a crucial mistake that all of you are making right now. All of you are building your home on rented properties, just like I did. You're mistakenly thinking that your friends and your followers are your real friends and followers. You think, if I build a big enough group on Facebook, then I'll have clients out of the wazoo. Or if I have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, I'm going to have it made. Money will just flow in like it does for those YouTube influencers. But you might wake up one day, try to log into your account, and discover this. 340,000 followers. Can you imagine the heartache that goes into that? Or you might wake up and see this. Video is no longer available because the account was shut down. And last month, this Instagram influencer who got her account closed called the police and reported murder because that's what it felt like to her. So that's the first mistake you're making, building your home on rented properties. The second mistake you're making is you're playing the guessing game. Are you familiar with the guessing game? Let me tell you what it looks like. First, you're trying to guess what content people will like. Then, you're slaving over creating that content. And then, you're pouring money to get the eyeballs on it and see which piece of it converts. And then, you do it all over again. How's that working out for you? See, as business people, we're also marketers. And so we're writing blog posts and sharing images and researching article ideas and designing infographics and recording and editing videos and posting on social media and putting up ads and testing ads and copywriting and coming up with topics for podcasts and email marketing and sending emails and creating funnels and split testing and optimizing and creating message bots and live chats and website notification and writing video scripts and filming and editing and rendering and distributing. And then we're waiting for the views to come in. How's that working out for you? So while you're feeling stuck, feeding the content monster, knowing that this part, even though it takes almost a third of your budget and so much time to create and manage, is not enough to convert. Because this content isn't enough to make someone spend $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 with you. All your audience hears is blah, 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 blah. See, lack of information is never the problem. On the contrary, there's so much information thrown at us all time from everywhere that we're drowning in it to the point that we don't know what's real anymore. All the content you're putting out there and your clients are still struggling. They're still broke. They're still sick. Why? Because no one is talking to anyone anymore. So how do you do it? How do you build that trust that is so crucial for your business? Well, research proves that video chat bonding is the same as in-person bonding. In fact, over 50% of marketers say they aim to leverage things like on-demand and live video. But let's be real here. We all know that watching videos and talking to someone face-to-face is not the same. You're only getting their attention. You're only building trust when you're talking to them face-to-face. See, in our overly connected world, we are starving for connection. So how do you do this? How do you build this type of bonding with your audience without renting huge halls and spending so much time and money trying to fill them up? How do you do this all year long, systematically, so that it increases your retention, grows your audience, boosts your sales, and drives up your referral? Well, I call this intimacy at scale. And how do we do that? With video, specifically live video. We all know video converts, right? But think about all the time and effort that you're putting into those perfectly made videos. And research shows that people spend 3 times longer watching live videos instead of those pre-recorded ones. Not only that, all the social platforms are also pushing live video higher in visibility. In fact, for those of you who are familiar with the top marketer, Frank Kern, he claims that live video is the new TV, and he proved it in December, when he made more money selling his book by going live than he did with ads. He spent $150,000 on ads and made $50,000 from that. And then he went live every day the same month and made $60,000. So let's look at that for a second. Let's look at ads. Aren't you tired of trying to figure out why your ads don't work? Don't you feel frustrated or a little scared that Facebook feels kind of like a rocky foundation? Or you worse, aren't you worried about your account getting shut down? Wouldn't it be cool if Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube promoted your content to your audience instead? Wouldn't it be even cooler if they did that for free? Well, what do you know? Every time you go live, they email for you. Not only that, they're sending mobile notification to your audience without you having to lift a finger. The fact is, you'll get more visibility and reach simply by going live. But then, we're committing the same original sin that we talked about in the beginning. You're building your home on rented properties, committing the same mistake that can sabotage your entire business, just like it did mine. So what do? In viral connectivity, we flipped it all around. We're taking advantage of the social notifications, but we're directing viewers to our own website, where we boost our trust, our engagement, and our SEO. We interact with our audience in real time, live and face-to-face. They come in for the experts, they stay for the community, and they tell us exactly what they need from us in order to buy. We create high production shows, professionally produced, just like TVs, with intros, middle commercials, lower third, outros, all that without the high cost of a studio. You can think about it just like a TV show with a live audience, but from the comfort of your home and with no limit on audience or location. This could be you. You could be inviting your audience to speak with you and your guest expert live face to face. You'll be positioned as the expert, be seen everywhere and shared by the community. How do we do that? We syndicate you live everywhere. We're giving you omnipresence. You're going to look professional, TV styles, all without the restrictions on a video. We'll be building your virtual assets and you'll be bonding with your audience in real time. And the best thing, we do it all for you. So let's talk about results. Currently, the average time spent on site is 2 minutes and 17 seconds. But we all know that for every extra minute a customer stays on your site, you earn more. All the activities that you're doing right now are giving you 2 minutes and 17 seconds. But in our way, but with the viral connectivity way, potential buyers stay 4 times longer. This is what a brand new website looks like. Each one of these pics is a live show on the website. Over time, you're starting to building your home and you're earning more. Each one of these pics is a live show, and look at it has time growing and how much time people spending on your site, all the way to 30 minutes and watching like 4 pages on your site. All that SEO activities that you're doing today are not getting you these types of results. And watch, most of the people are returning customers. You're building an audience, not just getting traffic. So all that activity that you did right now that only got you 2 minutes, dump it all out, because now you can get 4 times longer and do none of that. See, we take just an hour of the right live video and turn it into 2-4 weeks of solid content. You can get back your time. We'll take that 1 hour video and we'll create all of this for you. Podcast, video playlist, articles, social posts, image quotes, tweets, Instagram posts, Pinterest videos, LinkedIn articles. You don't lift a finger. You can get back your time. So instead of writing a blog post here, sharing an image there, researching article ideas, designing infographics, recording and editing videos, posting on social media, putting up ads, coming up with topics for your podcast, sending emails, creating funnels, split testing, optimizing, creating message bots, live chats, website notification, writing video script, filming, editing, rendering. All you have to do is go live twice a month for 30 to 60 minutes. That's it. One perfect live show can build your brand, grow your audience and your reach, free up your time, fill up your content calendar for weeks, reduce your ad spend, make you money, and grow your sales. So let's recap. What does it look like when you're applying the viral connectivity model? First, you get the eyeballs as you're creating all that content. Then you leverage all the live streaming audiences to increase your visibility and your reach organically and for free. As you do that, you're building your own home. You're growing your email list and you're boosting your SEO. And then our team takes that and repurposes it to grow your brand. Make sure that you've seen everywhere with user-generated content, with social proof, again, driving traffic to your own website. No longer will you be building your home on rented properties, stuck in the guessing game, fighting for attention, frustrated with figuring out ads, exhausted trying to satisfy the content monster. Instead, you're going to gain back your time. You can focus on growing your business, focus on happy customers and sales, and enjoy a stress-free life knowing that you are in good hands. And because I don't want to overwhelm you with details, if you're interested in this, I can also show you how you can build your audience through other people's databases. Just click the link below, send me an email, and we'll have a talk about that. The best proof for results is cash in your bank account. My most favorite client is an autoimmune disease doctor selling $8,000 coaching programs. In our second test show, she already made 2 sales. When we do this in a row, our clients have made $250,000 in 10 days. Vanessa made $100,000. Sales are coming in from cold traffic just because of the trust they are building with you in real time. And the repurposing, they're getting people to see us, send us messages and say, hey, can I hire you? You're building a loyal audience, not just getting traffic. Your audience is excited. They love what you do. They're sharing you with other people. They're showing up and they're taking action. When was the last time that anyone has ever messaged you and say, hey, I'm sorry I missed your webinar? See, for us, because of the relationship and the emotional connection that we have with our audience, this is our new normal. And this can be your normal too. And when we take that content and we repurpose it, we're converting the entire conversation around your brand from prices and features to, hey, what do I have to do to get to work with you? Looks like a lot of work? It is, but we do it all for you. All you have to do in order to enjoy the benefits of live streaming and building your own home on your own properties is to show up for 2 hours a month, and that's it. We're going to produce and repurpose your show. We're going to engage with your audience. We're going to turn that into all the social assets that you need to build your brand and your business. All you have to do is show up as the expert twice a month. That's it. We do everything else. Because we walk our talk, each one of our clients is super special for us, and we invest a lot of time, energy to build that relationship with them. Our ideal client is someone who needs a high touch, high trust to make a sale. They need to educate their prospect before they buy. They have high integrity and they understand the power of live video and relationship to build a strong brand. They're selling high ticket offers and they're making $1 million a year. Because we give our clients all of our attention, we're limiting the amounts of clients we work at each time. So if you're interested in using the viral connectivity system in your business, moving away from content marketing to engagement marketing, click the button below, join the mailing list, and we're going to reach out to you as soon as we have a spot open. We'll welcome you to a new era of online engagement, and we look forward to talking with you soon.
Someone's interested in asking about the pricing. So in about 2 hours, she's able to capture everything that she needs to slice it all up, re-syndicate you on live, let Facebook or the platforms do the work, send out the notifications. I mean, it's really pretty much a no-brainer, right? It's like you would end up having to hire a full-time person to go through and do that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a nice round of applause.